sound file.
Let's do it. Z100 in New York, Y100 in Miami. Max 106.3. And, of course, on the line at ElvisDuran.com. We welcome Pink. Hi, Pink. Pink. Get your cocktail. Have a seat. We're getting Pink in here with her mimosa. Because you know what? It's okay to drink early. It's a breakfast cocktail.
Exactly.
A great way to start the day.
Before we get going, Pink, we love it when you come to visit us because you're always open-minded and you tell us what's on your mind. But we are on the public airwaves, and we do have to bleep if any F words.
I remember last time. I'm sorry.
I will tell you. I heard you doing something on satellite radio the other day. Was it on Sirius, I believe?
Yes.
That was great. Because over there you can say whatever you want.
Yes.
But here we have to
and I did.
You did. It's kind of liberating in a way.
Yeah.
Do you need another mimosa?
No, I'm double fisting right now.
Nice.
Okay.
Very nice. She's got the tea for her throat and the mimosa for,
My
to
brain.
get her
For her attitude. Now, we're all here, but also our friend Froggy is in our studios in South Florida, in Miami, so he's on with you. You'll hear it.
Hi.
Hello, Pink.
There you go.
He's all
Sounds
alone.
so close.
Yeah, but he's
He is.
actually way down there.
Thank God
Yeah.
he's so far away.
You can come visit me anytime you'd like. I'd love to have the company.
He's in a room by himself in Florida.
for a reason.
But
Stop, Carolina.
so you're on in New York, you're on in Miami, you're on the web, you got people everywhere. And plus you have an entire living room of people out here listening. They never leave. They live here. They just kind of hang out. Before we get going, I got a couple things to cover with you. Are you enjoying your trip to New York? Are you having fun?
Oh, yeah. Always.
Great weather here
Got
right
my
now,
hubby
too.
here.
Yeah, where's Carrie? Is he here? He's having another cocktail, too.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys, after a long day at the office, do you guys come home and have cocktails every day? I mean, do you drink every day?
Jesus.
Kind of a question
Well, I
is
read
that?
once that wine every day is good for you. So
That's what they say.
kind of testing the theory.
Yeah.
I feel
It's
good.
moderation, though, Pink.
No.
It's in moderation.
Now, what
Well, I
about the
didn't read
throat?
that.
Do you toke up a lot, or do you just drink? I mean, how do you like to
No
toking?
No
All right.
smoke.
Just checking?
Just smoke.
checking.
All right.
I used to smoke, but my left arm started going numb,
Right.
and I had paramedics in my hotel a lot, so I had to stop.
Yeah, and Nicole Smith. You see what happened?
Oh my God.
No, it's true. You know what?
totally
Everyone's
true.
talking about drug abuse in Hollywood right
Yeah.
now, and you know the Britney thing and all this stuff in the press with Anna Nicole Smith. It's like, but
See,
you're not.
I lucked out. I got all that out of the way before anybody
Me too.
cared who I was.
all of us,
That's the way to do it.
all of us who had fake IDs, we started early.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. I'm looking at some fun stuff online. Do you want to hear what the gossip people are saying?
Oh, Lord. Okay.
First of all, there's a picture of the photographers trying to get a picture under your skirt when you're getting out of a car.
Nuh-uh.
Because that's the thing. You know, have you noticed when you get out of the car and the paparazzi's waiting for you? A lot of times they put cameras down low. Harry, seriously, keep an eye on this because they're trying to get
Upskirt pictures.
the upskirt
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know.
But then
they-
you
That's
can't
the trend, I
technically be sued for kicking them if they're that low because
Yeah,
they're
that's
kind of
right.
in
Yeah.
your
But-
leg
Right.
range.
But here's a
They got no
picture.
way.
They got a picture of you getting out of a car, but you were covered. You had undergarments on, and they were like, "Damn,
Yeah.
this is
Great.
Just take a cue from one of your biggest fans, Pink. This chick can be freaky and abrasive and flat out nuts, but she left dinner in London the other night with her class intact. A crafty photographer snuck up on Pink to attempt to get a crotch shot, but she thwarted him by dressing herself in an appropriate fashion prior to going out.
Nice.
Wow. And to think they write the stuff out.
Frank, well, how about the news? Britney Spears' molars hurt. I mean, that was news the other day that she went to the dentist. I mean, give me a break, you know?
Yeah, that's part of the government's plan.
The plan. Shall we get into this?
It's all a conspiracy.
It's all
we know
a
that.
conspiracy to keep us thinking about stupid things so we
Yes.
don't actually all come together and be intelligent.
There you go.
Which leads us to Mr. President, which I think is just an amazing song.
Thank you.
And also, let's talk about your concerts. I know you've been on the road with Justin Timberlake. A lot of people were text messaging in today saying how they thought you were so electric in those shows. We had several women saying they were ready to turn lesbian.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
There's like acrobatics. How do you do that? I mean, if you haven't seen Pink yet, you have to go and check her out. You do this thing with like these ropes, or I don't know. How do you explain that?
They're silks.
It's very
They're
Cirque du Soleil.
Yes, it's very Cirque du Soleil. It's a silk, and you basically climb up it and wrap yourself in it and twirl around and
How far up off the stage are you?
About 40 feet.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Is
man.
there something underneath in case you fall?
No, that's what makes it cool.
Oh my gosh!
She's into everything.
That's what makes it good. There's no safety net. It's fun.
What's with you and the football deal? I even see you on TV with football.
Yeah.
Are
I
you
know.
a big NFL fan?
Fun. I am. I am.
You are now, anyway.
I am. Carrie doesn't like that I am, but I am.
Really?
Now, Pink, how did that work? Did you do a new song every single week or what?
No, I just said about 50, 60 different lines.
Oh, really? And they just put it
It
together.
sounds fresh every week.
Yeah, it does.
I
It's
saw
great.
a performance that you did. I think it was on the Today Show. I may be wrong. The other day. I think it was like last week. You did a ridiculous performance of Me and Bobby McGee. And people are talking already that the biopic isn't even written, but that you landed the part.
I actually did about 2 years ago get that part and then dropped out of the
Really?
project because I was going on tour and scheduling conflicts and all that. But actually, Zooey Deschanel is playing the part,
Really?
and she's
Who's that?
amazing. She was an Elf. She was an Almost Famous.
Oh, yeah.
pretty
Oh,
voice.
the girl in Elf.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The girl in Elf?
Yes.
I got to watch that movie.
She's adorable, and I'm glad it's her and not other people.
Text,
Like who?
we'll leave it at that. Text messages are coming through at 55100. Pink is such a good singer. I love you, Pink. But they spelled it Pinj, P-I-N-J. Oops,
Yeah,
wrong thumb. Melly from Miami says she will turn lesbian for you any day. Someone from
Damn.
Long Island. I saw Pink last week at Nassau Coliseum. She was absolutely gorgeous and so talented. I love her. Someone from South Florida, Pink. I loved your performance at the Justin Timberlake concert. They now are calling it the Pink concert.
Ooh.
What? You were opening up for Justin. As you know, Justin's just massive right now. He's doing so well. Is there something odd about opening up for someone else? Is there a part of you thinking, you know what? Damn, he should be opening up for me.
No, not at all.
What do you mean? Tell me about what you're thinking there.
Well, it's really hard for me to figure out who to tour with in general because my music is so all over the place. So for me, it was either Gnarls Barkley or Justin. And when I heard Justin was going on tour, I was like, me, I want to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I came from a headlining tour in Europe, 4 months, selling out arenas, to playing to half full arenas. People are coming in, getting their drinks, waiting for Justin. I would get so bored if it was all the same thing. I
All
like
the
the
time.
challenge. Like when I toured with Lenny Kravitz 4 or 5 years ago, it was such a challenge because people in the audience were determined not to like me. And then I'd pull out my little Janis Joplin out of my pocket, and by the end of it, several of them were like, "Okay, I guess I like her."
For them, that's excitement.
But
though,
I like that. I like that kind of challenge, and I love Justin. I opened for NSYNC for my first tour ever in '99, and it's just full circle. I always joke to him, like, "See, look how far I've come." I opened for NSYNC, and now I'm opening for you.
You've been selling CDs for a long time now.
I'm still here.
You're still here. I mean, I got to tell you, we had an artist in last year, and I brought up the number of years that we had been playing her music, and she got offended. She
Very
didn't want,
angry.
She got very angry.
Yeah.
Because it showed her age.
I don't want to.
She doesn't like to talk
I
about her
thought you were
age.
going to say because we've been playing her for 6 months.
Well, I was her first radio interviewer, and I brought it up, and I said, "God, back in 19 whatever year that
No,
was,
you said we're old friends.
Yeah, old.
Yeah,
And
the
she
old-
said,
she don't
don't
like
say
old.
old.
we were old friends." I'm not going to tell you who it is, but it rhymes with Mariah Carey. But it's long. You can take a guess on your own. But I mean, here you are. Let's be honest. Everyone thinks they know their favorite performers and stuff. None of us know you, or you don't know any of us. We just know what we read and what we hear in your music, and we learn more about you and your music than we do in the interviews and the gossip, of course. But now we're assuming you're in this great relationship with Carrie. Things are going great.
Assume away.
Are you?
He's choking in the
Yeah,
corner.
he's smiling, so you got to be close to home.
He wants another
He's
another
here. I
drink.
got to talk.
Well, no, but are you enjoying, even though you're out on the road and you're busy doing your music, are you enjoying being a wife? Are you enjoying hanging out with your partner? And I mean, is life good for you compared to where it was 5 years ago? Have you ever stopped to think about it?
5 years ago, we had just met, so life was so much cooler.
Okay.
We were still in that salad phase, No, now he's my best friend. He's my pookie dee.
Oh, God.
We have fun. We're buddies. He's my buddy, and I love him, and he loves me, and we're good.
Do you guys, I mean, after you guys are done with your months on the road or whatever, and you get home and you just have time to yourself, do you just really love just like hanging out? I mean, do you like to go out or you like to cocoon at the house? I mean,